Yes, I'm running a video with the ceiling fan running so I get better lighting, but unlike earlier videos, I am not going to have the annoying sound in the background because I got my Pinnacle Studio Ultimate version 25 upgrade recently, and it has sound filtering features built in now, so I should be able to isolate that sound and filter it out. As long as I have a segment of the video where I am silent except for that noise, then I can sample that noise and filter it out of the entire rest of the video. So that's going to be my experiment in today's video, to see if the sound filtering in Pinnacle 25 really works as good as... Notice there's a card inside. But that won't be filtered out, I hope. What else do I need to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the fact that another video I'm going to be filming today and probably uploading separately, probably not today because I want to take some time on it to make sure the editing is good on it, is my history with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yes, I have been known for quite some time to be living on a diet of nothing but peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch every day, Monday through Friday, for more than 20 years, I think. More than 20 years straight. So yeah. But I want to talk about that in a separate video. But yeah, this video mostly is to show off the Pinnacle Studio update. I'm going to do some other tricks that I've recently learned about. I'm going to eventually make a cartoon video to make fun of the guy who taught me about how to do cartoon videos. See if I can make that work. I don't know. It's going to be basic and simple, but I'm going to try and come up with some good humor and slapstick type stuff. See if it'll work. What else do I need to talk about? Still haven't done the Rush extended playlist video, although the playlist does exist. I'm still building it, and I'm still trying to figure out the explanations properly. One thing that I thought about was I need to quote a guy named... Actually, I don't need to quote a guy named Christopher Rick. I need to cite him as being the source of the quote from... I don't know if you can see that very well. And I love the fact that the pages are all dingy and yellow. But he quoted Boswell's Life of Johnson, which I thought was really handy. So I got to quote that in there. Because one thing, we're talking about the drummer from Rush. This is his magnum opus, so you have to either be very respectful when talking about it, or if you're going to be disrespectful, at least be honest and say, yes, we have a right to critique it. And that's what the point of this quote from. And yes, I get to show off my cover of Milton's Paradise Lost. Have you read this damn book? Because I know I have. It was a lot of not fun. I do not like unrhymed iambic pentameter. If you're going to take the time to write iambic pentameter, working on some rhymes, make it work. Shakespeare did it. Yes, I get to diss Milton. Milton of all people, I get to say... yeah. But he was fighting for the right to say such things. He was very much a free speech advocate. What else? Yeah, space heaters. We just survived the... next Arctic blast in Texas. The lights didn't go off this time. No snow. Don't you people up in the north and the central Midwest, don't you wish you could live in Texas? No, really. You wouldn't like our summers. The humidity here, I don't know. They say that New Orleans has worse humidity than Houston, but the humidity here is so bad that you cannot have hairstyles here. You literally, you put your hair up, you walk outside and it falls. In the summer, it is so humid and hot that when you walk outside, you begin sweating, not because the heat just causes you to immediately start sweating, but because the air-conditioned air around your skin immediately condenses water onto your skin. Also, the heat is so zapping because of the humidity that going outside for like 5 minutes, you come back in exhausted like you've been out doing hard labor for an hour. Our summers are not at all friendly. So in a certain way, it's kind of not worth the break from winter here. But yeah, we had a little bit of an Arctic blast. Temperatures went down below freezing for like about 15 hours. It was not nearly as bad as last year. And it didn't have a whole lot of freezing precipitation. It only froze overnight, like one night, so that there were icy roads. So we just said, you know what? I can deal with not going anywhere for one day, one night. So, you know, we got through it pretty easy. What else do we need to talk about? The other video I was talking about doing that I still haven't done yet. And I don't remember what it is. I know I need to do the Rush video. And of course, now I'm planning on doing an animated cartoon style video. Have a little bit of fun with that. And what else? And of course, my history with peanut butter. Yeah, there was another thing. Oh yeah, my Wandroid number 4 video. I still haven't finished playing the game. Let me show off the map to level 10 here. I still haven't found the final boss monster, although I did find a boss monster that I thought was probably the final boss monster, but I went back down to that level of part of the dungeon. Let me see if I can show it off here. Let's scoot over so you can see. Well, I'm not in front of it. I don't have to worry about that. It's in front of me, so I'm hiding behind it. You can't see my face, no. No, I went down and I found the boss monster there, and then I went down there again later and did not find the boss monster in that same spot. So I don't know. Is it a wandering boss monster? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. I'm at the almost finished point, but I don't want to do that video until I'm completely done with the game so I can have all the secrets to share. And as before, I'm going to do a introductory video with no spoilers to show off how to play the game and send dungeon crawlers to go out and have fun, engage all the mysteries themselves and be surprised, because sometimes that's what gaming is like. It's what it's supposed to be like. Sometimes that's the joy of it. But for those who get baffled or get stuck or can't figure out how to get through or start to get demoralized, then I'm going to have the spoiler video where I can say, okay, no, really, this is going to, you're going to get through this, you're going to figure it out, here's how you're going to experience the dungeon, and show the different maps, because it can get very confusing. And even me in levels 8, 9, and 10, I still had a little bit of trouble getting through, trying to figure out, where am I? How did I happen to get lucky and find level 9? And once I found level 9, where the hell are the stairs down to level 10? I need to get done. I need to get to the end. And when I finally found the stairs, I couldn't find them a second time because I didn't know where they were when I found them the first time. So, you know, I have to go through it several times just to figure that out. So now we are looking at going back to my desk and editing to filter out that sound that I'm hoping you're not hearing right now. I do have a segment. I'm not sure if I'm going to splice it in the early part of the video or at the end so you can remember what it sounds like. But yeah, editing. New adventures in editing with Pinnacle Studio 25 Ultimate. I even got an upgrade.